And this is my first entrance into this woods. You see in the other short I just posted in a different location what I ran into when I walked in the woods there. Well, welcome to beautiful Alaska. What a shame. There's garbage everywhere. So this was where I was going to head in. Let's go look for some mushrooms. And hopefully it's cleaner the further I get out here, I guess. I just keep running into so many camps like this. Here's some more stuff. Oh, yeah. Goodness gracious, everywhere I go anymore is becoming so trashed. I think it's a lot to do with the drugs. And obviously, the people dealing the drugs aren't being stopped good enough. They aren't getting strong enough prison sentences. There's not enough God in our society. There's not enough religion. And I'm going to have to blame myself, because obviously I'm not helping people find God good enough and to turn away from drugs good enough. And I'm saying that out of humility, because if there's a problem in our society, obviously we're all to blame. And we all need to shoulder that responsibility. Pretend because we aren't giving out the drugs or because we aren't doing it that we're not part of the problem, because we definitely are part of the problem, because we're not ministering to these people and finding them and helping them and teaching them that there's a better way that they can live and that they don't have to be enslaved to the drugs. So these are the kind of stumps that I look on for mushrooms. And it's always a hunt. And sometimes you don't find nothing, and then sometimes you just get loaded down with more than you can carry. Hopefully it isn't quite so blurry in this area, because I am near somewhat of an urban area. There's all kinds of Nagoon berries out here too. That's what all these are, Arctic raspberries. It's a low bush cranberry flowers. I'm looking for chicken of the woods mushrooms, brother. I'm seeing what I can find. So I'm looking for all these stumps that were cut down years ago that are fairly degraded, because that's what they'll be growing on the sides of. Had a little bit of time before my next job, so I figured I'd give this a go. There's a little canary. I don't see anything this way yet. The flowers smell beautiful out here. It's like perfume. I gotta go work a 10-hour shift starting here soon. On my day off, of course. For my second job. Usually in these bigger meadows, the moose always make you a trail. Some stumps over there that I want to look at. That was a otter airplane taking off. Float plane. I think those are just red-belted conchs on the back of that. Yep. Howdy, everybody. I think back at one time, this was going to be a street, and they just decided to give up. I'm not sure why. I think that's some old chicken of the woods. It is. So this is some from last year. You can see it looks like a fossil laying down there on the ground. And it fell off from higher up on the tree. Oh, right there too. That would have been a whole lot that I missed last year. See all that? So maybe I'm too early for this particular spot yet. But sometimes it doesn't appear in the same spot. Sometimes you'll think, oh, I must be too late. And then you go a little bit further, and then all of a sudden you find all kinds on a different stump. that it wasn't on before. Or maybe the stump you were looking at, it already had all its minerals dissolved and it couldn't grow anymore. And it looks like those ones were on the south side of that stump. And I just see another one way off. It looks like that had some on it, but not yet. Or maybe not this year again. Yep. There's a bunch more old chicken of the woods. And even though I'm out here in the middle of the woods, there can still be big bears out here. Ugh. Some more of these wonderful, nasty thorns. And then this plant, this hogweed or pushki, will give you 3rd-degree burns if you get it on your skin and the sun hits it. Like gigantic 3rd-degree burn blisters. Don't see anything on the backs of these. I think I will come back out here in a couple weeks and check again. Okay, so I came up to the end of where I'm allowed to go. So now I'm going to walk on back. I kind of keep my eyes out for everything of interest to me, like chaga and moose antlers, berry patches, medicinal plants. It's not like I'm just looking for one thing when I go out foraging. So these moose tracks. Decided to wear my camel wool socks and my $1 pair of Vans today. There's some more homeless camp garbage tucked off into the trees. Just because you're homeless doesn't mean you have to be a pig. There's garbage cans right over here, so I don't understand at all. There's really no excuse for that, no matter how much that you don't have. Well, I think that's it for this live. So now I got to go head to my first job. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want to support my little channel, it's just paypal.me/Pike, Pikea. And I really appreciate it. Now I'm trying to get money together for an auto canner to make canned meat with. Oh, here's a dragonfly. I think this is one of the first ones I've seen this year, but I can't catch him. It's too quick. But thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys later. God bless.